All right, we are Inovonics, and we are at NAB 2010, and we'll go over a couple of products that we have for you. The Model 531 Modulation Monitor is a very popular modulation monitor, FM, for us, on air and off air. If we start up at the top here, we've got ways to measure positive deviation, so to see if you're within government regulations or if you're over-modulating or not. You can also check negative deviation. Ideally, those two should be the same. If they're not, you might have an issue at the transmitter site, and you can use that to test that. The sub or pilot, that's usually used to monitor RDS frequency or something like that, and I can show you that in a little bit. If we go down to the metering portion here, we've got your left and right signals. If we tap this little button right here, you've got the top here, that is the left plus the right signal, and the bottom shows the left minus the right signal. If the left minus the right signal goes over the top one, you probably have some sort of phasing issue. You might have wires crossed somewhere, and you could use it to diagnose that as well. AM noise, plug the headphones in here and you can measure that if you get interference and things like that. Moving over here, you can tap this for de-emphasis if you want to listen to that on or off. You might be able to listen to your mono signal to see if sometimes it might sound a little bit better that way. Over here you've got multipath. If I change the channel for a section here, you'll be able to see. Multipath is usually when your receiver is in an area where maybe there's a valley and you're getting the signal hitting you at two different places or at two different times. So you can measure that and adjust the transmitter to taste to basically maximize the amount of multipath. You really don't want to have any, but it's a good way of measuring that. Signal level, right now we're getting full signal because we've got it plugged in directly to our automation, but if you had an antenna, you'd be able to see the level right there. Digital tuner right over here. You can adjust the frequency, pretty easy. You've got 7 presets, so if you are monitoring satellite stations or maybe you are looking at other stations in your area and testing that as well, you can do that. These tabs over here, frequency, well obviously we're on 100.7. Subcarrier for RDS. If you are doing RDS, sending out text information, you can see it usually rides on 57. Here is your level. You can monitor that. 67 and 92 are the others. Sometimes those are used for services for the blind and additional features like that. Other than that, down here we've got a loss alarm. So if you go silent, you can set the timer. So if we lost noise and we went quiet, you could set this to 20 seconds. There is a enclosure on the back. You can have it set off an alarm. Peak, if you go over 105 or you over-modulate, you can set an alarm there as well as an alarm for under-modulating. That pretty much covers it. It's a cost-effective solution. We've made it for a number of years now, and it's been very popular for us.